It's been a long 3-year wait for the return of Race Across the World, but now the travel competition is back and more difficult than ever. This time around, the 10 contestants are tasked with moving across Canada, the second largest country in the world, coast to coast, across 6 time zones. Express.co.uk has all there is to know about the filming of BBC's Race Across the World. When was Race Across the World filmed? Race Across the World initially made its debut back in 2019, where the travelers had to make their way from Greenwich to Singapore. Series 2 saw the show taken to Mexico City and end up in Ushuaia, Argentina, the following year, but due to the coronavirus pandemic, the series couldn't make a comeback for quite some time. It wasn't until late September 2022 that the BBC announced there would be a 3rd season on the way. The exact date of when shooting began for Season 3 of Race Across the World isn't known, but it did start sometime late in 2022. Amazon's 3-day sale is now on, top deals on electronics, home and fashion. Each of the pairs were given the challenge of traveling across Canada, beginning on the edge of the Pacific Ocean in Vancouver. They had to attempt to travel more than 16,000 kilometers to get to the finish line on the Atlantic coast in North America's most easterly city, St. John's, Newfoundland. According to the show's description, the journey takes them through the very edges of civilization, taking in vast prairies, untouched wilderness, and Great Lakes. As with every series of Race Across the World, their budgets are extremely limiting. The duos are given just £2,498. 13 to make the journey from Vancouver to Newfoundland, the cash equivalent of the airfare to fly to their destination. They are given 50 days to travel, with the budget setting them just under £50 a day. In order to fulfill their mission, they must get creative about how to get from one place to another and rely on the help of strangers. At the start, they are given the usual items of a GPS tracker, travel guide and a map, along with the more niche item of a can of bear spray. Don't miss. Flintoff warned McGuinness to be careful over question of sport job, warning, Holly Willoughby risks knicker flash as she is tackled to the floor. Cast, a pointless wilderness travelogue hits the BBC review. Whoever does manage to make the journey first is going to win £20,000, so it's no wonder everyone is eager to get to Newfoundland in the quickest time. Season 1 saw retired PE teachers Elaine and Tony take home the cash prize back in 2019 after arriving at Singapore first. While the 2020 series was uncle and nephew Eamon and Jamil's turn to shine as they were able to reach Argentina before their competitors. So whose time will it be to be named the champions for the 2023 season? The description for episode 2 reads, the competitors leave the indigenous island of Haida Gwaii and embark on a 2,000 kilometers journey north to the second checkpoint of Dawson City. Claudia and Kevin are the first to leave with a 2-minute advantage on the rest. Trisha and Kathy set off with different priorities, and Zaini Ben Mobeen continue to rely on the kindness of strangers. Monique education continues along the journey, making Father Lottie hopeful, and Mark and Michael have a spat over Mark's fear of bears. Race Across the World is available to watch every Wednesday at 9 p.m. on BBC One.
Fall in love, I have been trying to mother. Now tell